Hey guys, welcome to Deck Tech Tuesday. Today our deck is a bit of a follow-on from one of our videos from last week, which was Let's Build a Deck Viewer's Choice, where the winning card was Mina and Denn Wildborn. So this deck is based around Mina, as promised to everyone that voted for that. Thank you very much. So this is the deck that I have built with it. So we're going to start off with the creatures. So I've made, obviously, landfill type deck. So we just basically first go through the creatures. They're pretty much, I think they're all landfall creatures. So starting off with our one drop, we've got a nice hopefully curve of the creatures. So we start off with Sky of the Leopard. So 1/1 for 1 green, and when the land enters, it gets +1/1. So we're going to run 4 of them. Our next card is a Snapping Gnarlhead. It's a 2/2 for 2. Whenever a land enters battle, it gets +1/1 as well. So another great little land card there. Landfall. So on to our next creature. It's a Valakut Predator. It costs 2 and a red. It's a 2/2, and whenever a land enters with this one, it gets +2/2. So obviously, if we could play a nice little fetch, gets +2/2, becomes a 4/4. Fetch it, becomes a 6/6. So Valakut Predator, very nice card. I think I wanted to give this a little try out. The same with TOTALmtg. Costs 2 and a red as well. It's a 3/2. This has landfall, and when a land enters battle, it does 1 damage to each opponent. So we could get, potentially 2, 3, 4, whatever damage through in one turn without attacking, which is pretty sweet. And then we come to the main card, which is Mina and Denn Wildborn. This costs 2, a red and a green. It's a 4/4 legendary creature. I'm going to run 4 of these, but probably 3 is the right amount. But because I've built this deck around it, I want to try it with 4 first. See how it goes, because I imagine it could, it's going to quickly, instantly be killed by opponents, so, always want another one. You get to play an additional land on each of your turns, which is obviously great for landfill, and you can pay a green and a red and return a land, and then it gives a creature trample. So we run 4 of them, and then our big bad boy is Omnath Locus of Rage. It's a 5/5 elemental legendary creature. We run 3 of these. Costs 3, 2 red and 2 green. Has landfall. Whenever you play a land, you get a 5/5 red-green elemental. So, hopefully if we've got any fetches left, put 2 5/5 down. That'd be absolutely amazing. When Omnath Locus of Rage or another elemental you control dies, it deals 3 damage to creature or player. So, that is a fantastic creature. If we can get one of these and keep them on the field for longer than a turn, that would be brilliant. So we're going to go on to the spells. Slightly different spells I'm running in this, not the normal Nissa's Pilgrimage and vegetation, explosive vegetation stuff. I'm going to try something a bit different. If it doesn't work, I'll probably have to go back to them. But we're going to try Attackers Command, because that obviously has got lovely 4 little abilities, and one of them is put a land card from your hand into play, and it can give our creatures reach, which obviously we're lacking in a bit there. So I'm going to run 4 of them. Next card I'm going to try is Natural Connection. I've gone for the instant speed to play a land, because obviously you can do it in combat, you can do it anytime you want then, rather than playing the explosive vegetation in response. Obviously they could kill it before it gets the landfall triggers or anything like that, but obviously they can do it with this as well. But this is like a little trick. So we're going to try Natural Connection, something a bit different, and Swell of Growth as well, which is another instant play a land from your hand card. But it also gives our creatures +2/2, which is, something a bit different. Get through a bit of extra power. Play a land, fetch, do that. We can, all of a sudden have a massive creature that they just didn't want to block. And, that is what the plan is. So, not aggro, a little bit aggro-y, but not too aggro. We've got more aggro in the sideboard, really. So, we're going to run some fetches. 4 Windswept Heath, 4 Wooded Foothills. So, that's 8. Don't know if 8's enough. Maybe we should go 10. Possibly, it might go 10. So then we're going to run some forests, and then some mountains, and then just a couple of Cinder Glades, because I don't want too many coming in tapped, because obviously I want to play the spells as they come. So we'll run a couple of them, so hopefully we get some, basics down first, and then we will be able to play them a bit later, and gives us the double mana. So we're going on to the sideboard. Little bit more aggro in the sideboard. Gone for some Wild Slash because we haven't got obviously much kill in the deck. Gonna try Fall of the Titans. I really wanted to try this. We got a few, you know, if we're putting them in, we've got a few cheat spells. We're running a total of 25 lands, so you know we can make this really good. Fall of the Titans. We're going to run 3 of them. Chandra Flamecaller, very good Planeswalker. In slight, you know, not landfall, but in conjunction with the Elementals, sort of bodes well with the deck as well, because obviously we've got Omnath, which makes Elementals. So we got a couple of them in the sideboard. A different creature that I might try. Maybe swap the Snapping Gnarl here for McKindy Slide Runner in case they've got a lot of pesky 1/1 tokens or 2/2 tokens. Slide Runner has Trample, so obviously we go over the top. And then just a couple of Nissa's Renewal, gain 7 life, put 3, you know, if we need, you know, if we're playing a bit of aggro, and this is a good life gain card, and obviously it does a lot of triggers as well, but it's sorcery speed. But anyway, guys, that is the deck. So obviously it's pretty self-explanatory. It's landfall, get your creatures down, trigger all the lands. You know, we got, you know, plenty of 12 spells that can play lands. We've got 8 fetches that can play, you know, 2 lands in a turn, you know, potentially. And we're going to try out these new instant ones, see how good they are, and see what they're like. You know, I'm looking forward to giving Mina a try, and some of these cards that I haven't really played with at all. And certainly interested to see if I can get Omnath on the field and keep it on there to get some nice 5/5 Elementals. Anyway, guys, that is the deck. I'm going to try and get it in a versus match this week, and then, you know, get it on film and then hopefully put it up very soon. Let me know what you think of the deck. Anything you'd add in or take out, let me know in the comments. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. This is Deck Tech Tuesday, the second one. If you haven't seen our first one, go and watch that one. That'll be in the video list. Please leave a like and subscribe as always, and tell your friends. Help us keep growing. And I'll see you guys next week. Cheers, guys.